Welcome back to the channel, people. I just want to remind you, content is the new conversation. I think people don't get that. When I say that content is the new conversation, it is what it is, isn't it? The things people are talking about, are creating good content, right? So I oftenly have to go outside my niche to create some good content, which I didn't think I would have to do during my journey of me being on YouTube, but why not? Because content is the new conversation. Again, understand this and then you will get it for yourself. I think there's many people who I've spoke to, who say to me, I'm starting YouTube, like what do I do? Or what can I do? I'm like, listen, you see your life, it's the best type of content. Not all of it. If you want to share some of it, people are going to listen. People love to listen and they love to judge as well. So be prepared for those types of things. But before you judge, make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I make these videos, because I enjoy it, but I've also took time out to study a bit of YouTube at the end of the day. I think that being on a platform which I don't study and I don't know a lot about leaves you in a place of like just lurking for, seeking for answers. That's what you're doing. You're lurking in the dark, right? So I've been there because I've been on this platform for a while, but I often consume a lot of content, right, online. So I'll be watching stuff. I like to watch documentaries and stuff, but I haven't watched loads of them of lately. But when I do it, I self-educate myself, innit? And I find that a lot of us who are on these platforms enjoy the content which we do see, but we want to take part, but we don't understand what our role is going to be. Do you understand what I mean? I didn't understand what my role was fully going to be until I started to just make videos which I'm enjoying. And the videos which I'm enjoying are the ones with me just sitting down talking normally, innit? Because conversation is a thing which people seem to not have a lot of time to do in this day and this age, but they have time to consume content, because I feel as if we're all on a different path, right? But the end goal is kind of the same. So the end goal is to be able to have a wider audience, is to be able to make higher quality videos and stuff like that. Or even it's just to tell your story. So everybody's story is different. I remember speaking to one of my followers not too long ago, and he said he wanted to start a channel. And I said, yeah, I think you'd be great to start a channel, because if you've got the idea to do it, just start. What am I going to talk about? Talk about you. This is what you got to understand. The moment you start talking about you and the things what you've went through, you're realizing you're not the only one, because this whole YouTube era of this uploading content and stuff like that, it's going to live on for a very long time. It's going to be here. It was here before most people started to jump on it, or even thought to themselves, you know what, let me get onto this platform. It's been here. So, like, it's waiting for you to join. And I'm not making this video like saying like, oh, everyone jump on YouTube. Nah, I'm just telling people that the best type of content is sometimes the stuff what is happening around you. It's not necessary for me to name people's names when I'm in videos. I've been wanting to. I have got a video out, what's going to come out soon, which is entitled like someone's name, but it's just because they annoyed me to that degree, and I thought, why not let's just make a video, innit? It's not something I oftenly want to do, but hey, why not, innit? Again, it's someone who I know it will get on their nerves as well. But anyway, that's beside the point. But it's just something that you could do on the off skirt. And I think for a lot of us who watch other people, they say, this person's so professional. This person's so fluent with what they're doing. I wonder how I can get to this point. Anyone can do it. It's like practicing learning how to drive, right? You're all not a good driver at the beginning, but if you want to get your test, believe me, you drive like how what's his name tells you to drive, or what's her name tells you to drive. You sit up correctly in the chair. But when you get your license, you're slooping down. You're on the back roads. You're doing stuff what you're not supposed to do. You know what I mean? You know what it's like. But what I'm saying is that the method on learning it, there are so many people online that have took time out to be able to make videos and content, which is definitely going to help you along your journey. You can't just think to yourself, I'm alone on this platform. Nah, there's so many people who make regular videos on what to do next and how to grow your channel. And I have sat down timelessly with my partner, because she's been one of the biggest driving forces with me when it comes to my content journey. So I'm very thankful for that, because it's nice to have someone in your corner. I feel that, yeah, having a couple thousand people, that is an achievement. We're at 2,000 now. By the end of this month, I do want to get to 3,000. But hopefully you guys will subscribe to the channel, because you'll see some content which you like. And I'm going to keep pumping out this content, because I'm in a space, even myself, where I understand it a little bit more. So therefore it becomes a little bit more easier to make these videos. And I know it's not a video which is about plumbing or anything, and I've got a plumbing channel, but there's more to life than plumbing. I know that myself, innit? I know that by being invited onto like modeling shoots and stuff like this is my lifestyle now. So for me to start to show my lifestyle, we're definitely going to see a bit of change, but it's going to be you guys coming with me and understanding some of the stuff what I do, which is outside, which I know is as much interesting as much as the plumbing, because there's only so much I can show you with plumbing, right? I don't try and overkill it. At the end of the day, I've got a lot of videos about it, but we release them as they come. But I don't mind finding a topic and talking on it, because I feel that I learned something as well by making them videos, by talking face to camera, just like I'm doing now. And so does other people as well, because I can see by the comments, which I always appreciate. On a video which was not too long ago uploaded last month, I got over 500 comments on that video. Big thank you out to everyone who watched that video as well. That video got a lot of views from a live, and it's encouraged me to do a lot more, because that's like a different segment to me when it comes to what can you do off the cuffs, what can I practice off the rip and just go in and talk about it for a while. So I'm gaining more confidence while doing that. I definitely would say that. And I'm gaining more understanding on how to act when I'm on camera and how to present myself at the end of the day, innit? Because that's not my main job, but it's my side hustle, but it's becoming something which I'm enjoying, which I just do at the point of just to enjoy, really. But now it's becoming something. That's what I'm saying. So when I say that general things what you go through, they do become content. And as long as they're relevant in the time frame, yeah, people are going to view it, because not everybody wants one side of one story, innit? They want to hear the other person's story. So there's two sides to every single story, which you all know, innit? And I think when you can tell a good story on YouTube or tell a good story as content, you're always going to get some good views. That I'm practicing on, but it's just about how you probably narrate the story, how clear you are, and maybe what your editing's like. You know, I don't try and do loads and loads of editing on my content. I just kind of keep it kind of raw and push it out, because it's mainly about what I'm saying, not what I'm doing. But hopefully you guys see that. But I'm going to try and get in my editing bag this year with some cool text, overlays, all that type of things going on, B-roll shots. I definitely do know about all of them, and I've invested as well. So why not bring you guys on that journey while I learn how to do it, until I can get someone else to do it, and then we'll just get flowy with the videos. And that's my main goal for this year when it comes to that. But remember, if you're just starting off, the best content is going to be about yourself. The minute I started speaking about myself and maybe some things what I've been through, I saw the numbers spike up. I saw the comments flood in. The minute I'm doing generic stuff, which some other people are doing online, you know, showing my tools, which I know some people are definitely interested in, showing some of the bags which I've got, which I know people are definitely interested in. But connecting with people on a live thing, that's just on a whole different level, because again, I got a lot of people reaching out to me from these videos which I've been making. So I'd just like encourage people, if you was thinking about it, just to get started, what are you gonna do? Start with yourself. Start with asking yourself what type of video you would make about you. And the video what I would make about me is who I am, right? So I've explained a few times like what type of person I am, yeah? I'm a person that grew up, got into plumbing, but before I done plumbing, I used to do judo for England. So there is a lot of stories behind those memories for me. But what I'm gonna do for you lot, because you subscribe to my channel, is I'm actually gonna take you on a journey to a judo like randori. So it's like a training session, which I'll be doing very soon. And I'll be filming it as well, because I think it's a part of people which nobody's really seen before. I've obviously got videos on VCR and stuff like that from back in the day, but we're 4K right now, innit? So that's how I want you guys to see it, is in high quality with me, just showing you like what I go through when I go on the mat and stuff like that. But I know that's just a different lane of content. But I mean, because I've studied it a little bit, it's opened my eyes into what I actually can make, or what I'm willing to make. Because before I was probably more like, I don't want to show my home, I don't want to show this, I don't want to show that. But you could have a good setup. I've got a setup room where it's just how you see some of my lives, if you've watched any of my lives. Again, having a good backdrop like we've got today, which is just living room setting, camera up, lights on, it's necessary. You could do all these things with your phone. I started with my phone and I bought some cameras. But I bought some cameras because I knew that if I didn't buy them at this point, it would stagnate my growth. And it's a lot easier for me to do it like this as well. As you can see, I use this Pacific camera quite a lot, but I like it because it's meant for what I'm doing in it. So it just makes sense in it. So try not to put off starting it up. Think to yourself, what can I start with? And start writing down a list. I never used to write any list of anything. But now that I do start to write some lists of content ideas and stuff like that, I mean, all I need to do is go into my notes and pick one of them and just start rolling, press record, see how it turns out. If I like it, I'll upload it. If I don't like it, I'll scrap it. But I might do it again. But I'm trying to do a lot of videos, just one take. And I think the one take is allowing me to understand how far I can push content and push the things which I'm talking about as well. But if you like this video, what I want you to do now is subscribe to the channel, because all of the things I told you about is what my channel is going to be involving with when it comes to the future, the next couple posts. You're going to start to see a lot of these things which I'm talking about. So make sure you subscribe, like, and drop a little comment. And let me know if you're on your content journey, or you're just getting started, or you've just now opened your account. Make sure you're subscribed though. See you on the other side though. Sounds like a rap. It's not though. That's enough.